It's so cool. I really love all the pieces of fabric that I've been attaching. One very rainy Saturday afternoon, I decided to piece together a whole bunch of fabrics that I had and make just some fabric with little scraps that I had. I chose black, white, and this super cool African print wax. It has a lot of, it looks like fire. It has reds and yellows and black and white. And then I chose whatever scraps of black and white I had. I love making this kind of crazy patchwork. I used one of the panels to make my daughter a fleece. So what I've done is I removed the logo of the fleece that she didn't like. And I think I might have a picture. I put it here. And I then carry on making fabric. I love using every single scrap of fabric, putting it together, and it is a process. It's quite meditative for me. So I get like a couple of pieces and I start, and I thought, oh, this one looks nice here, and then this one looks nice here, and then I end up with a bigger, large piece of fabric. I show you all the pieces that I made. Ever since then, and this is quite a few months ago now, ever since then, I haven't had a project to make something with these pieces. I think, having done the last video that I made, I released this week, I have an idea of maybe making some really cool spring dresses. And I think these fabrics will look amazing. I will have to line them because I wasn't really particularly precious about what to finish the seams. I just was in the mood of making fabric. So what am I gonna do is, I think I have like a really soft pale pink cotton, very thin cotton, and I might use that as the backing. I don't have any darker color, so I'm gonna have to do with what I've got. The bodice that I had from the last jacket video that I made is actually a blouse, so I'm gonna be using, and it fits nice, so I'm gonna be using that bodice and probably the sleeves. I might alter the sleeves a little bit and then extend it into a long dress and into a maxi dress. Okay, so this is the longest piece I have. I love this fire. It's so cool. I really love all the pieces of fabric that I've been attaching. I have other pieces. Some of them are a little bit more wide than others. This one has some clothing, and this is a newspaper print. I don't have much of that left. It has a little bit more cream. This one is a bit more white. But I still have smaller pieces that I could put together to make, this is how I started my blog. I start with I like this piece, then I paste this one, then I put something, it's almost like a cabin log, quilt pattern thingy, but I mostly just attach whatever I like next to it, and whatever pieces, go well with whatever. So I still have a little bit of scraps, and this I love. This is the part of the wax print, and I still have a few black pieces and a few more white, and this one is kind of gray. But what am I gonna do is I'm gonna try to attach some of this and make more fabric to at least cover the front and back of the bodice and maybe the sleeves. But I did go to the market a few weeks back, and they were selling this beautiful, it's almost seersucker, but it's not. It's it has a texture, cotton, beautiful gigant, black and white. And this one actually has a little bit of silver coming through. The fabric has a really nice, a lovely, drape. And it's cotton. He say 100% cotton. It can't be because it has the metallic thread. But it does feel very soft and beautiful. So minus the metallic thread, I think it probably is cotton. And this one is definitely cotton. It's a beautiful fabric. So I'm thinking somehow either mix and match these two ginghams and make the dress first. And then when I'm happy with what the dress looks like, then maybe use this one for the bodice and then use maybe one of them for the skirt, because I don't have enough of this fabric to make the whole dress. So I see where I am. I'm going to make myself a coffee and think about what I'm doing, because I love all of them together. I might make a dress with this first and then make a dress with this, and I quite like this and this maybe, or this and that. We'll see. I have to search all of the sides because I wanted to come undone, but anyway, it's now done. So that's my front. I gave it a lot more ease at the sides because I want like a looser fit. And then I have the 2 sleeves and the back. And as I told you, I made a mistake on the back and I have to fix it, put an extra piece in here. It doesn't really matter to me. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna put it together as a bodice and then gonna have lunch. I'm hungry. I'm gonna say something though. This fabric is alive. Oh my God, it was so hard to sew and to search. It wouldn't stop moving. Anyway, always, whatever you do, make sure you iron as you go along. It's quite nice. It fits, the fabric feels very beautiful. So now I'm going to have lunch, but when I come back, I'm going to try to see how I put this fabric, the rest of the fabric, as the skirt. I might, these are the 2 rectangles that I have left. So I think what I might do is to either use the other black and white gingham fabric for the skirt, or I started pleating these 2 rectangles and make the skirt. But I'm gonna try to get some pockets as well, because I think every dress deserves some pockets. But after that, the fit feels really nice. So I think I'm gonna crack on with patchwork fabric, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. Okay, I lied. What happened is I have lunch, and as I was having my lunch, a lovely pumpkin soup, by the way, it was very nice. After having my lunch, all I could think of was the patchwork fabric. So I changed my plans. What I'm gonna do is I will finish this vest. I will finish it, but I'm gonna finish it as a peplum top. And I'm gonna do it as a peplum top because that's what I fancy doing. I don't fancy a dress. I wore it, I tried it on, it feels nice, but I don't fancy the whole dress. I'm a little bit upset with that fabric. It's just alive, it moves, it's very annoying. So all I could think of was my beautiful patchwork that I made so long ago. So I'm gonna show you the pieces that I have at the moment, and how much fabric I need to make to have the front and back, at least for now. And then I found the rest of the Ankara, the wax print fabric. I didn't think I had it, but I went through all of my curtains and I found it. It's obviously, this is just the Ankara fabric, which is beautiful. I love it. I washed it a couple of times to make it a little softer, and it is really as soft as it can get, I think. But anyway, I thinking I'm doing the skirt with that, and I know one of the pieces of fabric that I like the most is this one. And it has everything. It has quilting cottons here and here, and it even has a shirt, parts of a shirt that I cut a while back. It has like a lace imitation quilting cottons, and it has other cottons and other fabrics. But because of the Ankara, has already quite a bit of a variation. It looks like fired and then black as well. I think I might be able to get away with having the top with this fabric that I made, and then trying to make the skirt with this. This bigger piece on the top is big enough to give me the bodice, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to piece up. So I'm gonna see how I can piece these ones to make the bag, and I'm gonna make the front, and I'm gonna line that because, you know, all the insides are not really that nice. So I'm gonna line the bodice, and that's what I fancy doing right now. I want to show you, this is a little remnant from cutting of the neckline, I think. Yeah, the neckline of the back, I think it is, of the front, I don't know. Anyway, there's a little, oh, the front. There's a little pieces that are left from there. I want to show you about how I go about using my pieces of fabric and how I go about my patchwork. So what I'm trying to do here is as much as I can to trying to make a straight line. So basically I have this edge here, and what I'm gonna do is, this is the one of the back panels, one of the pieces that I'm gonna use for the back anyway. And what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna stitch it here, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with this one and stitch it whatever I need to do just to make a fabric big enough. And then what I do is I attach it to this one and I take the back. And that's how I go about creating my new patchwork, my pieces of patchwork. If you really want to see how I go about it, I have a cushion patchwork that I've done with some wools. I'll put it in the description if you're interested to see how I do my patchwork. But I generally love, this is one of my meditation things that I do. I just keep little scrap fabrics, choose some colors, and I just go ahead and sew them together. So this is the back fabric. I've done enough to have enough fabric to make the back. Use the lining of the bag to cut the piece. Okay. And that's my piece. Okay, so that's the front, that's the back, and I'm just gonna attach it to the lining, attach the sides and the lining. And I decided to make the sleeves with some of the Ankara fabric, the what I will call from now on the fire fabric. So that's where we're at. I've done the top, and I'm gonna call it a day and go and enjoy today's day because it's 25 degrees. So I'm gonna have a nice walk around and a drink with my partner. I shall see you tomorrow. Bye. So today's day 2 of me making these dresses. This is kind of the middle of the video, and I have changed my mind so many times that I'm thinking I might start here and tell you what I did and what I'm gonna do. So on my last video, I put together a whole compilation of inspiration for patchwork dresses, because I wanted to do like a mini collection for patchwork dresses for the spring summer. I have beautiful fabrics, but I didn't have enough of any of the fabrics to make something. So I thought I combine them all together because they are on the nice color scheme. So they were all, unusually for me, black and white and kind of orangey fire. I'll show you in a minute. Yesterday, I started doing the bodices and checking if they feel well. And they did. They fit fine, comfortable, they look good. But I keep on changing my mind because this fabric, it is a menace to sew. It is alive. It moves around. I was really angry. I don't even know how I'm gonna finish the neckline because I think it's overstretched. Yesterday I thought I'm gonna leave it as a peplum top, which is, I really like it. I really like the fit, it's comfortable, but it looks smart. But last night I was still thinking about this fabric that I really wanted to use in combination with this other fabric. And then I thought of this dress that I made last year. I'll show you. This dress, I wear it a lot because it's quite comfortable and it looks nice. And I like the 2-tier skirt. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna make 2 tiers, but I'm gonna make them different. I'll show you how I'll make it different. That's the skirt. The top part of the skirt is the big gingham and the bottom is the normal one. But what I've done differently is that the bottom is just stitched to the top, so it's the same length. I haven't done like another ruffle on the top, so I'm gonna ruffle this bit to the bodice, but the skirt is gonna be all one length, no more volume added here, and of course pockets. And I put them straight, as in proper down, because some amount of times I've sewed them upside down. I don't know if I should say it, but it's been a few times. Anyway, let me stitch these two together and then attach it to the top, and that should be done. And this is the simple black and white one. I really like the combination of the two ginghams. This is how you could do a patchwork, but in a much bigger scale. I'm trying to show you the most small scale with the black and white patchwork. And then this would be if you have a few yards of one on the other and you don't have enough to make it. I've been going forwards and backwards about the skirt. I absolutely love this fabric. I think it's beautiful. And I love all the patchwork that I've done for the top. But I actually think that the patchwork gets a little lost if I was to put this kind of skirt on the top. I love the little neckline. I think it's beautifully finished, lined with that pink fabric. I love the details. I love like this thing here. Even the little pieces of patchwork. I love it, and I love the sleeves. I've made the sleeves of this fabric, and I think it's beautiful. But I keep on going and second guessing myself about the skirt. I think if I put this skirt in here, it'll be a bit much. So I need to stop now because I have other things to do today, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Please give me a comment below because I really don't know. What about just... I was thinking, what about maybe just making the skirt black, just one solid black color. So then all of the patchwork will, be shown nicer. I think it gets lost in here. And hold on. This is the back. This is the back. Look how beautiful it is. I love the patchwork. And I love that fabric, but I think two of them together is a bit much. I'm thinking I might go and get some solid black fabric and do the skirt in black. I really don't know what to do because I absolutely love the patchwork on the top. I also love the back and I love the sleeves, but I think the skirt is just too much. I'm gonna leave this video for this design here, but I really would like to hear your suggestions because, I'm all alone in here and I could do with somebody's idea. Let me know what you think. I'll show you the black and white one though, the gingham one. That one turned out cute.